Where the desert meets the city and the mountains meet the fairways, relaxation and rejuvenation come together. In Phoenix, there's room to do it all. Drive, devour, ascend, admire, bask, discover, celebrate, explore, gaze, and most of all, rise.
Where the desert meets the city and each sunrise welcomes new ideas, innovation and inspiration come together. In Phoenix, there's room to do it all. Connect, discover, network, collaborate, motivate, succeed, and most of all, rise.
As you can see, in the greater Phoenix area, we have room to do it all. Good morning, everybody. My name is Maria Lourdes Delgado, and I'm the Director of Tourism for Visit Phoenix. And with us, I would love to introduce our team. And please, George, take it away. And please tell us what you love about the destination.
Thank you. Welcome to Phoenix, everyone. My name's George Rivera, and I'm the tourism manager. And there's so many things I love about Phoenix, but I particularly love our beautiful sunsets and our unparalleled level of activity for all travelers alike. We are in the Sonoran Desert, and there's nothing like it in this entire world. And I'm fortunate to be able to share that with you today.
Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Nanda and I'm on the tourism team as well. I work with Maria and George. And yes, there really is something for everyone here. Phoenix really is a family-friendly destination. We also have such an amazing food scene downtown, and there's plenty of activities, you know, if you want to engage in arts and culture aspect, or if you're into their spas and wellness. I mean, we have some of the best spas at our world-class resort. So welcome.
Thank you. And I am Deb Lottie. I'm the Director of Hotel and Resort Sales with Visit Phoenix, and would love to introduce to you the sales team, starting with Caitlin.
Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Caitlin Schaefer. I am a sales manager for our West Coast clients. One of my favorite things about our destination is our outdoor scene. I think a lot of people think that we're just a desert, but they don't realize how many mountain regions that we have. We have amazing hiking, biking. We also have a lot of lakes around the area. So if you are into water sports and the outdoors, you just can't, there's plenty of it here. So that's one of my favorite things.
Great. Good morning, everybody. My name is Julie Nicolazzi, and I work the Midwest market for Visit Phoenix. And I'm going to share with you what I love about working for Visit Phoenix. I get to sell the entire destination, the entire greater Phoenix metropolitan area. So whether it's a property in Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa, Chandler, all the way up to Sedona, we represent it all. And I love that we represent so many different properties, and each one has its own unique feel and flavor to it. So whether you need a downtown hotel, a luxury resort, or more of a small boutique experience out in the desert and more of a remote location to really experience the feel of the Sonoran Desert, we've got it all. So if you're thinking Arizona, think Visit Phoenix, and please reach out to us.
Hello, everyone.
Whoops.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you, Maribel.
Thank you, Kyle.
Kyle's a little excited.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maribel Velasquez. Thank you so much for joining us. What I love about selling Visit Phoenix, and I am based out of DC. I cover the DC area market as well as the Northeast territory. And, you know, coming off of from the East Coast and going into Phoenix, I just love the uniqueness of the desert. It's just such a great change of scenery when you go to Phoenix and you see, especially during this time of the year, all those blooming saguaros and just that desert landscape that is so unique. It really sets us apart. Now, Kyle.
Well, you know, as I mentioned, I got a little excited there. Hi, my name is Kyle Osterberg. I sell the sports and religious verticals, and kind of piggybacking off of what Julie said, my favorite thing to sell about the destination is the fact that we have so many not only unique properties and resorts, but a vibrant and growing downtown, which is also the home to the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Phoenix Suns, and the many growing communities around us, such as Mesa, Tempe, Gilbert, and Chandler.
Hi everyone, my name is Nina Rodriguez and I support our sales and convention services teams here. And as everyone's kind of touched on, we are such a unique destination. And in addition to our wonderful resorts and hotels, we also have the Grand Canyon and Sedona right in our backyard. So there's plenty of room for you to explore here.
Thank you all. We do have one manager who unfortunately was not able to join us today. That would be Mark Metcalf. He sits in the DC area with Maribel. And Mark handles the smaller mid-Atlantic as well as Southeast Texas to Florida. He was sorry he couldn't make it with us today. But we are thrilled to have you all with our Room to Explore. I want to share something I love. I love the passion of our team. Our tourism and sales team do a phenomenal job of representing Greater Phoenix. And we truly do have room to do it all, whether you're here for leisure or for group. So we do want to make this a little more interactive. We're sorry that we can't be in person, but that doesn't mean we can't talk to one another. So please, in the chat, share with us, what do you love about the destination? And also, there will be time for questions after we take each of our tours. So please drop your questions into the chat box so that we can have the properties answer those for you. And in the theme of trying to keep it interactive, we did send out welcome amenity boxes to all the attendees. If you have not received yours yet, I apologize. It is on its way. Promise you will love it because the properties and attractions and venues did a fantastic job of picking out amenities to represent. So with that being said, we're excited to kick off the Room to Explore Virtual Fam, and let's explore Castle Hot Springs Resort.
Hello, my name's Tina Newman and I'm with Castle Hot Springs. Welcome to our 1,100-acre resort just northwest of Lake Pleasant. The property was originally built in 1896 as Arizona's first wellness resorts due to our mineral-rich hot springs, and now have become one of the most sought-after boutique hotels in the Southwest. We have 30 guest rooms here at Castle Hot Springs, each in individual buildings. 17 are our Skyview cabins and 12 are our spring bungalows. We do have one 3-bedroom, 2-bath cottage that's perfect for get-togethers. At the center of the resort are our mineral-rich hot springs that emanate from the earth at 115 degrees. Our first pool tends to stay at about 106 degrees, the second pool down to 96 degrees, and then as the creek meanders through the canyon to our third pool, which stays at 86 degrees. We have a wide variety of offerings here at the resort, including yoga, meditation, guided hikes, horseback riding seasonally, and one of the only Via Ferratas in the Southwest and the only course in Arizona. The dining experience is all included here at Castle Hot Springs. Each evening, guests are delighted with a 5-course tasting menu that changes nightly. Pairings can also be arranged with your favorite wine. Part of Castle Hot Springs is our 3-acre farm that supports so much of what the dining room has to offer. Our on-site greenhouse, which offers 15 different varieties of tomatoes, including our own Lucid Tiger, which was created right here at Castle Hot Springs. We also have a number of citrus trees here on the property, which are used both in Bar 1896 for cocktails, as well as the culinary offerings. We're located just over an hour north of Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. We also can arrange transfers by helicopter for those that want to arrive in style. We look forward to welcoming you to this exclusive desert retreat on 1,100 acres in the beautiful Sonoran Desert.
Truly an oasis in the desert. Now I'd love to introduce Tina Newman to discuss a little bit about the welcome amenity that was in the box from the property, as well as answer any questions we may have.
Thanks, Deb, and thanks everyone for joining us here. I wish we could all do it in person as well. What we have is a little bath buddy. There's a whole world that I'm learning about hot springs, one which is balneology. I might not be saying that all the way right, but it is the science and art of bathing. And there's an entire science to soaking, getting in a cold plunge, soaking again. And so we're hoping that that little amenity bath buddy will be able to help everybody out at home.
Fantastic. And Ross, do we have any questions?
Sure do. Tina, we got a question here. Is the property open year round?
This year we're going to be closed from July 5th until September 1st. There is 7.2 miles of dirt road in order to reach the property. If anybody has gone up like the Scorpion Bay launch ramp side of Lake Pleasant. So we're very cognizant of monsoon season because of as far as coming through there. We're considering possibly opening year round in the future, but right now it's still closed in the summer.
Great. And can you talk a little bit more about the Via Ferrata and exactly what that is?
Absolutely. Via Ferrata stands for the Iron Way. It's a cable-assisted climbing route. Our course also has a 200-foot-long suspension bridge where you actually walk over a 7-inch wide bridge that's suspended 150 feet above the canyon wall, but you're in a harness and on cables to go across it. And then there's a climbing route that goes up the side of one of the mountains.
Awesome. And then one last question. Can you talk to any of the meeting space on property?
No, there's no meeting space. It's only a 30-room property, so we do offer some options to do a property buyout, but otherwise it's a leisure experience at the resort.
Perfect. That's all we have. Thank you.
That's great.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Tina. And we couldn't showcase the destination without one of the most iconic attractions within the greater Phoenix area. And our next virtual tour will be made by Hot Air Expeditions. Truly will take you into an air tour experience through the Sonoran Desert.
Got you, Jim. Go ahead.
That gave me the chills.
Yes, and if you have never done a hot air balloon experience during a Phoenix tour, it's a must. A lot of people get engaged there. Special events are happening there. It's such a unique, it's a special experience. It looks scary, but it's not. It's very relaxing, to be honest. So if you have any questions, send it your way. We'll answer everything at the end of our virtual tours. And please, Deb, take it away.
Absolutely. Next up, we are going to explore the Pointe Hilton Tapatio Cliffs Resort with Chris Williams.
Hi, welcome to the Pointe Hilton Tapatio Cliffs. I'm Chris Williams, your host today on your site tour. I've been here for 35 years and I'm a national sales manager. Welcome to Tapatio, and let's go for our tour. We have 584 all suites, 8 ambassador suites, including 27 presidential suites in our portfolio. Throughout the property, we have 8 pools, including our Falls Water Village. Great venue for outdoor functions in the evening. We have 2 great ballrooms, one 16,000 square foot, one 12,000 square foot. On site, we also have 18 holes of Troom Golf at Lookout Mountain here on property. It includes the highest tee box in the valley, so great views from there as well. Here at the Tapatio, different point of view. Longest 4-dining restaurant in the state of Arizona with great views of the full city.
Truly an amazing property. Love the views from that resort. I want to introduce Chris Williams to come up and answer any questions as well as discuss the welcome amenity that they sent out. Unfortunately, we are having kind of some technical difficulties. Again, challenges of being virtual, but you will get to hear Chris. Chris, take it away.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. I just want to thank you everybody again for joining us today. We have some great options here in the Valley and look forward to having each and every of you with us.
Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about the amenity that you put in the box for the group.
That's a good question. I'm not sure the many that we put in the box.
Well, I'm sure everybody will love it. Chris, can you tell us a little bit about where you're at with mask mandates at the property?
Mask mandates, we are right now currently no mask mandates at the property. We are asking our guests in the lobbies in our public areas, but out by the pools, nobody's wearing masks at this time. Meetings, we leave that up to the clients. We can't set mask mandate meetings, but as everybody is aware with that, it does take a lot of space to make that happen. So, but right now we are open to do any way the client would like.
Great. Ross, do we have any questions?
Yeah, I do. Yep, so I got 2 questions here for you, Chris. First one, how many folks can fit on the patio specifically at the different point of view?
Different point of view, that usually we'll do exclusive there. We can run anywhere between 400 to 500 people when we do exclusive there. That will be indoors and outdoors. When you do a patios alone, you're looking maybe 100 to 125 if you do an exclusive like in our terrace lounge. But overall, we can do 400 to 500 people in there all at once in a total exclusive.
Great. And can you talk a little bit more about the golf on property?
Golf, we're an 18-hole championship course. We are Troon managed. It's all located here on property. So you would walk from your suite to your cart to get into the cart to go play the course. We've held several skills challenge here. We've held qualifiers here. Great, beautiful course. It's more of a desert course. It's not your traditional course. Here in Arizona, you have a lot of target carry golf where you will shoot over, 100 yards of desert to carry to the next grass area. So it's considered a desert course, not quite so much traditional as you see in the Midwest and back east.
Awesome. We actually got one more here. Can you talk a little bit about events at the Falls Water Village, what the kind of options are, what the size of those events could be, what maximums, that kind of thing?
Out at the Falls Water Village, we have done local groups. So for instance, Honeywell have bought out the whole property or the whole Falls Village, and we've done up to 1,200 there for a whole day. So like Honeywell bought out the whole place, and we've done up to 1,200 when they take the whole venue. And then it can go from there up to, a solid group would be 400 when we can do a group of 400 out there. And we can go as small as 20 people out of just on the Falls Terrace.
Fantastic. All great options. Chris, we appreciate you being with us. And now we'll move over to another attraction.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. From your air experience to your off-road tours experience, if you have not done these tours, it's a must, it's adventurous, and also showcase our beautiful Sonoran Desert. So let's take Stellar Adventures.
That was thrilling, awesome, great experience. If you've never ridden an ATV, highly recommend it. Get out here, come do it.
It's awesome, it's so much fun. Great time.
That's so much fun, believe me. If you haven't done it with your family or with your friends,
or
it's
even as a group team outing.
Yes, it's
great option.
It's amazing. It's so much fun. So again, if you have any questions about the tours, please send it our way. We'll make sure we answer anything at the end of this virtual tour. Deb?
Fantastic. And now we're off to explore the JW Marriott Scottsdale Camelback Inn Resort and Spa with Jonathan Amato.
Welcome to the JW Marriott Camelback Inn Resort and Spa in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, where the sun shines over 300 days a year. My name's Jonathan Amato, and I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing. During these unsettling times, we know there's a lot of uncertainty out there, but please know that we're committed to partnership and providing creative solutions to help you plan that perfect next event. Over the course of the next few minutes, we'll take you through a virtual tour of Camelback Inn to show you all the resort has to offer. So what do you say we get started? Let's go. One of the exciting things that's happened here at Camelback Inn over the course of the last 18 months is $37 million that has been invested not only here in the main lobby, but to our sleeping rooms and to our meeting space. How about we go take a look at some of those sleeping rooms and show you the fun improvements we've made there. With 453 total sleeping rooms nestled in between Camelback and Mummy Mountains, the JW Marriott Camelback Inn Resort and Spa is a Southwest desert oasis. Our freshly renovated casitas offer contemporary finishes, our JW bedding package, wet bars, and outdoor patios or balconies overlooking the desert. Here we are on the patio of the Jackrabbit Suite, one of our 2 presidential suites here on property. Jackrabbit Suite offers 3 bedrooms and a 20-person hot tub, overlooking breathtaking views of Camelback Mountain. The Camelback Inn also offers a variety of 2-bedroom deluxe pool suites with full kitchens and private swimming pools showcasing beautiful views of Camelback Mountain. So what's most important to any meeting planner? Meeting space. And we have a lot of it, 37,000 square feet. I'm standing here in the Paradise Ballroom foyer, which is the highlight of our meeting space. Paradise Ballroom is a 15,000 square foot ballroom that was built in 2018. One of my favorite features of this is the ability to bring the outdoors in by utilizing these nano doors. Watch how easy this is. Boom, and just like that, the beautiful outdoor Arizona sun is now into your meeting room. With its natural lighting, contemporary foyer, and ample rigging points, the Paradise Ballroom has it all. With just under 15,000 square feet of space, the ballroom is able to divide into 8 sections, offers 20-foot ceilings, and of course, we can't forget those nano doors. The newly remodeled Arizona Ballroom is 20,000 square feet that's divisible into 14 different sections with 22-foot ceilings and an interior foyer surrounding 3 sides of the ballroom. Now that we finished with the indoor space, let's take a step outside and look at some of our outdoor space, because after all, that is why you're coming to Arizona. I'm standing here in the North Garden, which offers vibrant, colorful flowers and picturesque views of Camelback Mountain. This is the perfect location for that early morning breakfast, that afternoon team building, or that welcome reception. So now that we took a look at the North Garden, I'm standing here at Mummy Mountain, which is another one of our highly sought after outdoor venue locations. As you can see, Mummy Mountain is an old Western town that is built into the mountainside. This is also located right here on property. Yes, on property, which means you never have to leave. The best part about this, it gives you the off-property feel, as well as any food and beverage dollars spent up here goes towards your food and beverage minimum. Well, I hope you enjoyed the last couple minutes as I took you through all the Camelback Inn has to offer. We are truly honored that you've considered us to host your next meeting, but most importantly, we want to wish you safe health to those around you, your friends, your family, and your associates. We know that we'll rally as an industry and come back from this stronger than ever. Until that time comes, please let us know how we can help and partner while creating creative solutions to meet your needs. We know you have a lot of options out there, especially here in the Phoenix Scottsdale area, but I'll leave you with this. In all the world, there's still only one Camelback Inn. Thank you.
Truly an iconic resort. Truly amazing. And now I'd like to introduce you to Jonathan Amato.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much and appreciate being on the call with everyone today and tell you a little bit about our amenity and some things we put in the bag for everybody. We had a beautiful JW tote. So obviously staying with the theme of explore, we wanted to allow you to explore a little bit more of what we've got here at Camelback Inn. So certainly with that tote bag, with all of your personal travels, hopefully over the summer, that will come in handy. We do have our power walk map, as well as another walking and hiking map that highlights a lot of the horticulture here on property, as well as some of the fauna as well. And that's a really big thing about Camelback Inn and what we are all about. You know, you really can't pick this hotel up and bring it somewhere else. The golf balls are from us, so you know, hopefully as people get out and play, as the temperatures continue to warm up, those will come in good use. And I think my favorite is obviously the guacamole recipe, as well as our famous margarita recipe going right into the Memorial Day weekend. So hopefully those two will also come into use the next couple of days.
Can't go wrong with margaritas.
That's right. You never can. This one's one of my favorite because it has, it's the El Matador margarita. It has a little bit of pineapple and jalapeno. So a little bit of a spin on it. Has a little bit of heat, so be careful with that jalapeno. So
spicier the better.
Yep, exactly, right.
Ross, do we have any questions?
Sure do. I got a couple of questions for you, Jonathan. Can you tell us a bit more about the location and the layout of the property?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, from a location standpoint, we're about 15 minutes from Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, and as we kind of said in the virtual tour, nestled between Camelback and Mummy Mountains. You know, 453 rooms spread out over 125 acres. So one of the great things, obviously, through the pandemic is giving people the ability to stay distanced and spread out. All of the individual casitas, there's probably between maybe 8 to 12 rooms in each individual building. And one of the things that's really interesting that was really a competitive advantage through the pandemic was each one of our rooms has its own HVAC system. So a lot of that recirculated air, obviously with a airborne pandemic, you know, certainly not good. To have that in the air. So the ability that each one of these rooms has their own HVAC system, maybe not the sexiest thing to tell customers, but certainly helps people stay safe.
Awesome. We've got one more here. Can you tell us about how the Paradise Ballroom opens up to the patio?
Yeah, absolutely. Those nano doors are really just a game changer for us. And, you know, you've got a couple sets of those, as you can see, that just literally accordion to the side. So you have a set of windows and doors that go not only from the ballroom into the foyer, but also from the foyer out to that large Sonoran terrace that I think you saw from some of the aerials. So you've got the internal 15,000 square foot ballroom and then a 17,000 square foot outdoor patio, which is fantastic.
Awesome. That's all we have for right now.
That's all we have. Great. Well, thank you, Jonathan, for joining us. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
And now we couldn't leave this dining experience without, telling all of you about having an appetizer for rattlesnake. I know It's weird, but you can absolutely try as an appetizer rattlesnake. Believe me, it tastes like chicken. I feel like everything tastes like chicken. But let's find out what Rustler's Roost is all about. It's one of my favorite places to be with family and with friends.
Come on up and pay us a visit at Rustler's Roost. The Roost is Arizona's famous cowboy steakhouse. We've been family owned and operated since we opened our doors in 1971. Up here at the Roost, we serve the finest mouth-watering steaks, seafood, chicken, and ribs in the valley. Our appetizers are different and delicious. If you cowpokes are feeling brave, you can even try the rattlesnake or some cactus fries. At Rustler's Roost, we can entertain 30 or up to 1,500 of your closest friends. Overlooking the city lights, our brand new Crystal Barn hosts gatherings up to 550 with adjoining patios for another 300 guests under the stars. We invite you to experience our Western hospitality. Heck, this ain't no average ballroom. Okay, we've tempted your taste buds, and now it's time to make cowboys out of some of you city slickers. We can round up the best Western entertainment, from foot-stomping bands and line dancing to fast draw and calf roping competitions, or maybe a friendly chili cook-off contest. Even when it's time to saddle up and ride back home, you can include your memories of a true Arizona experience. Our staff is professional, customer service oriented, and well, just a real hoot. So head them up and move them out to Rustler's Roost. We're above the rest.
A truly beautiful, unique experience within the greater Phoenix area. I love it, and I cannot wait for you to try it.
And the steaks are amazing.
They are.
Delicious. Awesome. So next, we are going to explore the Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass, where their general manager, Bunty Ahmad, is going to take us on a tour.
Welcome to the Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass. My name is Bunty Ahmad, General Manager for this beautiful resort that is one of a kind in the world, or a destination resort. My team and I are very fortunate to be the cultural caretakers of this magnificent property. Our owners, the Gila Indian community, made up of Pimas and Maricopas, built this resort for economic diversity, for employment opportunities, and to have as a backdrop to be able to tell the story of the Pima Maricopa people. It is one of a kind, and our guests are absolutely thrilled to be in this environment. There are thousands of acres around us, so the best way to see the desert is to be able to take a trail ride. And if you're fortunate, you will even see a Mustang or two. And it is really, really spectacular. After a trail ride, what better way to relax than having a fantastic native-inspired massage at our RG Spa, which is Forbes 5-star rated, with Native American-inspired treatments for rest and relaxation. We have undergone a tremendous change in our guest room. We have transformed the guest rooms into contemporary, clean, sophisticated, while maintaining the cultural integrity throughout, including cultural art and cultural artifacts in every guest room. For our meetings guests, we have great meeting space, 55,000 indoor and about 100,000 square feet of outdoor space, including many meeting rooms with natural light and patios, phenomenal foyers with custom art that represents the Pima Maricopa people. For those meeting planners who are interested in cultural customization, it'll be our pleasure to accommodate those requests. For example, a blessing by an elder for a kickoff of the general session, or to involve children from the community for give back programs. No visit is complete unless you experience Kai, our Forbes 5-star, AAA 5-diamond restaurant. You will be served one-of-a-kind, native-inspired meals. As a guest, you will have a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime culinary experience. Have a wonderful stay, and we look forward to serving you.
I love that the culture can be felt through the whole property, and that new guest room product is amazing. So excited.
Amazing,
Definitely.
truly amazing.
Now I'd like to introduce Christy Mastrantano so she can talk a little bit about the welcome amenity that they sent and answer some more questions.
Great, thank you so much. I am so grateful to be in such good company with fantastic resorts and all of the presentation of all the attractions. Don't you all want to come to Greater Phoenix? I'm just grateful to live here and to sell such a fantastic resort. In your welcome, or not a welcome basket, but in your goodie bag, we provided the Aji Spa lotion. And in keeping the importance of keeping everything authentic here at the resort, that lotion is an exclusive line that was created just for Aji. And all of the ingredients are located in the Sonoran Desert. So as Bunty explained in the video, it is very important to the Gila River Indian community to keep this authentic. We've kept the grounds the same. We do not have palm trees here. So it's very important, the authenticity. So I thank you so much for your time, for joining us for this call. And are there questions?
Yep, I actually have a question here. Could you talk on how groups can incorporate culture into their events? I know Bunty talked on that a little bit, but
he did, you know, and really the difference with we're on the Gila River Indian community. Our taxes go to the Gila River Indian community. So they go right back to the Native Americans who are still trying to build their, you know, they have their own police force, their own fire, their own hospital system, their own education. They're still working to build shopping centers and grocery stores. So the 6%, the 13% tax that groups pay here goes right back to the community. So one of the things that I recommend groups do is to have an elder from the community come and do a welcome address and thank them all for coming, and that they appreciate their coming because they've chosen to have their meeting at Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass. They're actually helping a community of people because that tax goes right back to them. So that is I think that's a very powerful thing to hear while you're attending a typically mandatory meeting or a meeting that you'd like to go to then find out that while you're there, you're actually learning and growing and communicating with your peers, but that at the same time, you're also helping the Pima and Maricopa people. So that's one way that you can incorporate the culture. I think that's pretty powerful. But there are several things. We actually, they're a farming community. So something that groups can do is they can actually go and help farm the land. And the resort actually uses a lot of the citrus and tries to incorporate a lot of the agriculture that they grow here at the resort. So various ways that they can incorporate the culture. Those are just a couple.
Great.
Awesome. Got one more question here about outdoor space. So what the outdoor venues look like. Again, I know Bunty talked on it. We saw a lot of that in the video, but kind of sizes and types of events that might fit well.
I'm so glad that you all are really showcasing the outdoor options here, because with more than 300 days of sunshine, this is the place to bring your meeting. I mean, or to come travel for leisure, to bring your meeting, because Arizona has so many opportunities to be outside. Here at the resort, we have large areas for outdoor, and we actually are hosting meetings outside now because it's been very important for people to be outside. So we actually have an on-site equestrian center that can be used for, you can wagon ride out there and then have your event. That would be for about 500 people or less. Then we do have right here, right outside the grand ballroom, there you can hold up to 1,000 people, and also another area called Camelback Lawn, which actually started as a helicopter landing pad, but it is a very large space. We do food truck events out there. We do morning sun salutations, and then they could go on a run after. So lots of opportunities to be outside.
Then we do have a question here, golf on property. What does that look like?
We do have two 18-hole championship Troon golf courses. So, and one is more desert target golf, and the other one is very water concentrated. So two different styles of golf right here on property, award-winning Troon golf courses.
Awesome. I think that's all the questions that I have.
Great. Thank you so much.
I can definitely say I just played golf there recently. The courses were amazing. They definitely looked way better than my game. Definitely. But
mine too, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Thank you for joining us, Christy. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Do we have any more questions that we can answer?
Take a look here. I think we got mostly everybody's questions in. If anybody has any other questions for any of the properties or any of the attractions, we're keeping an eye on the chat. But I think we got everybody all answered.
Perfect. Great. Well, I just want to thank all our travel partners to make this happen, with all the beautiful hotels and resorts within the greater Phoenix area, as well as our unique attractions. I really want to thank them to make this truly a beautiful destination. I want to thank all our clients, all the travel agents and meeting planners who are logging in today and learn more about the destination for you to sell to the clients. So thank you so much. And we couldn't done it also without our beautiful White Tie Productions.
White Tie cannot thank you guys enough. You guys have truly been amazing through this whole procedure, helping us film, helping us hold it together, putting the production. So thank you, White Tie. Thank you all again for joining us for our Room to Explore.
We'll see you soon in Phoenix and in Arizona. Thank you.